Good morning, it's Jonathan Barratt with the morning debrief. It is the 17th of December. The current time is 7:53. We've only got 7 minutes worth of trading left in the Dow today. So 7 minutes of the Dow left trading, and that seems to be closing up, which is quite positive. Just a few features of last night, which are relatively important. Seems to be that the jobs data we had out of the States was pretty good. Initial jobless claims are a little bit better, so we've had a trot of good numbers. Now, that could be just a lead up to Christmas, we're not sure, but seasonally adjusted, it suggests that the labour market is indeed improving. So that in itself, I think, is quite positive. As a result of that, I think we saw more people move away from these risk aversion trades. As a result of that, gold in itself sort of came under pressure, and it was down about $13, $14, actually down about $13.67. Next target on that is $13.35. If you were following the tweets, we did suggest a break through that $13.80, and so far that seems to be holding its own quite nicely. So not too happy about that. Okay, let's just have a look at a little bit of a summary. Let's just go back there. Okay, here we go. No, we don't want that. We want the main homepage. Here we go. Right. There we go. The Dow managed to close, or it's still closing higher in the green anyway, up 35 at 11,492. The S&P up 6.5 at 1241, and Nasdaq up 19 at 2,636. So from that perspective, looking quite positive. Europe didn't fare so well. The top 50 there was only up 3. FTSE was down 1, the CAC was up 8, and the DAX was up 8. So things were there a little bit mixed in terms of what we were expecting there. But obviously there's more concerns about what's happening in Ireland, and that sort of tends to unfold what's actually happening. Okay, so that's the Dow. Let's have a look at a few of the other bits and pieces, and let's just have a look. We have, as we mentioned, move that up there, dollar index. That's what we like to start off with as well. The dollar index was up last night, but then she's obviously closed. So there was a little bit of a sell-off of the dollar towards the close, and it closed at 80.49. But I do need it to stay above this area here, near that lower end 80.30, or if you want to take it as 80. But in order for that to occur, go sideways onto this support looks good, and then we'll probably see it probably track a little bit higher. If it does happen to break through, let's just try and get that good daily chart. I don't know why it's not happening at the moment. Let's crunch it up a little bit. I mean, there's the hourly. Okay, there's the price action there. You can see, it feels as if it looks okay, but obviously a break through that area here probably sends us a little bit of nervousness. I can't quite get for some reason I can't get the daily chart up, but that does tend to show that. There's the daily there. So yeah, we got it. Anyway, that tends to show things still a bit okay, but mixed. But we want to see a bit of a lift in the next couple of days. So dollar at the moment, slightly better bid, and certainly do enjoy it. Here we look at if for it to trade higher. Crude is a lot harder to tell at the moment. The indicators are lower, but it's just moving sideways. So I think that'll stay for some time. The big movement shake has been gold. Gold at 1370, and it's under quite a bit of pressure here. Now it has, if I crunch that chart up a little bit, sort of maybe perhaps even have a look at this trend line here, because that trend line in itself, well, even if I drew it there, for instance, it has broken it. So that does suggest that perhaps gold, due to the things picking up in the States, people move away on those risk aversion trades and down it goes. So keep an eye on that one at the moment. Looking at the local markets, probably expected to open up a little bit higher today, but as you can see, it doesn't look that strong. But I really want to see a break, and if not a move up through this area here, through that 48.20. It seems to be gravitating that way, so just run with it and see how that unfolds. But certainly expecting that to open up today. But over the last Fridays, we've tended to see a little bit of a sell-off. So let's see how that works. But at the moment anyway, let's see how positive that will actually go. In terms of economic numbers, I haven't got a lot out today. Leading indicators in the States, we are expecting a much larger figure of 1.1%, half. Construction in the Euro, IFO index in Germany, all very important. But in my mind, the key will be, well, the key is actually the book dressing in the US towards the end of the financial year. That to me is probably going to be the most important thing. So we've seen a little bit of it already. As you can see, it's steady. The market's not doing too much. So I think people are getting ready for the close of the financial year. Okay, well that's pretty much about it from me. You know, and I hope everyone has a good day, and just enjoy a bit of that Christmas cheer, and we'll certainly talk to you next week. Have a good day. Bye for now.